Hey, collective, have you ever had those individuals? It don't matter if you could be talking about somebody not even in the flesh around you, but you could be talking about somebody that just is similar to them and it just sets them off for no reason? That's a narcissist. It don't matter what you try to do. You could be working on your business, focusing on you and your collective, seeing things from a higher perspective, doing what you got to do. But these are just divine confirmations that these people are going to stay in that same broken individual way that they've been in. Okay? That's what a narcissist is a broken human. That's why they like to break others, because they were a toy that got broke. So don't let them break you. You deserve way better. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to see what else the Most High's got for you. Okay? So part 1, part 2, this is your extended. Alright? Because whatever this level up is, they're trying to block it. Somebody need to be the bearer of light. I choose me. Let's go. I'm a light worker. Let's get it. Divine. Let's see what these people want to try to bring in for you. Because we already know that there's going to be far greater. We already know the Most High is about to put you back together in front of the very people that broke you. Could be your child. Could be your yeah, you're rebuilding. So be gentle on yourself and others and make it worth the rebuild. So come from a place of childlike mentality and keep building your future, your heaven on earth, because this karma is about to be served. Don't matter what they try to do, because you do bad, you get bad, okay? Because whatever they're trying to bring in, they're coming in from an illusion that negative brings in positive, okay? Not transmuting the energy, not doing the proper work, not being of a good vibration. All right, they're going to leave you with more questions than answers, okay? They grill you with more Q&As than you do them. Were you? What are you doing? What you doing so long? Why did it take so long? Like, so many questions, and you're like, all I did was go to the corner store and somebody had a credit card problem, man. What do I... And that's just what it was. Something just that simple. And they gonna think the extra mile. Because they were traumatized. That's what we're talking about here. Remember, beloveds, before bed, say this because your mind will vibrate with this as you sleep and will bring you to the right vibration. I am deeply loved and that love flows effortlessly into my life. Affirmations for money. Money is drawn to me in unexpected and abundant ways. Affirmation for clarity. Every answer I need is already on its way to me. So these could be affirmations you're saying or what you need to say. Because these people are going to be screaming why at the top of their lungs when they see how successful you are. Because they slept on you. First, middle, last initial Z. This accomplice to the events in questions. That's what we're talking about. That's going to be screaming why. This contract terminated by the divine. The great I am, and there's no harder hitter than that Most High source of yours. Absolutely, because the path in your calling is going to be glorious and gifted, or is about to be glorious and gifted and abundant. All right? It could be a Virgo. Remember, even if it feels off, the universe, the Most High, angels, karma, create and manifest my desires in divine timing. Archangel Metatron could be exactly who you've been working with. You could be a Virgo, a Gemini. I know y'all Geminis got two heads about everything now. Come on. But you know for a fact, Libra, that the Most High works in your favor. You guys are karma. Stop playing with yourself. And focus for a minute. No pervert. I mean in the way of actually being able to hear something so you can beat to the own tune of your drum again. First, middle, last initial M. Get out your head. Whatever. This individual, codependent. Archangel Metatron, everything you see, feel, sense, the Most High see, feels, or senses. Just like the umbilical cord connects you to your mom and dad for your life, so does your soul cord to the divine through sacred energy. You're a chosen one, a starseed, or 144. You can adjust your frequency and vibration and speak light over your life, okay? So make sure we are focusing, realigning, nourishing, adjusting ourselves to this recalibration from this ex-person, this ex-toxic person you're walking away from. I apologize for the slamming door. Collective, I do apologize for that. But you are going to be focusing on realigning, nourishing yourself, adjusting to this new way of living. You're going to flourish when you do. And once you recalibrate your intentions and hone in and yoke yourself, your frequency, your vibration, your chakras, your energy, your manifestation, is going to help you being able to fulfill your divine call. All you have to do is answer the call and turn I cannot into I can. What was I saying in my intuitive messages earlier? Turn I cannot into I can. Turn a positive into a negative by transmutation of the energy. Yes, I can is powerful. All right, don't let anybody tell you different. This ex-person, this ex-influencer that was around you, because you don't fold under pressure. That's right. I don't fold under pressure. I transmute pains into gains and divine power. I am a chain breaker and I am a transmuter. Yes, you are a divine transmuter, beloved. This is a cold case. Somebody ain't even got a clue that this monster exists in your neighborhood. And if they do, they're about to be found out. Ah, yeah. Toxic traits. Here we go. Projections casted elsewhere, ego, illusions, deception, delusional, standstill energy, and codependent. For every intuitive gift you have, you must embrace them in tandem of one light, shadow, and dark self. Again, that goes back to your three faces. Everyone has them. Scorpio. Whoever this person is, they're like a Scorpio in the reverse. All they do is sting, 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 sting. Celebib. Okay? All I keep hearing is zing, 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 Celebib. You're just trying to get from one point to the next without problems. Without this X factor. Alright? They betrayed you once. They're going to keep doing it. What did I tell you in part 1 and 2? Okay. This is Yo Extended. How you doing? Don't give up on your business, online, physical adventure. Because that business, the Most High needs you to answer that call. It's your divine calling. And you need to keep posting as regular as possible. If you're sick, that's one thing. We understand we got to get better so we can be our best self, right? There's nothing wrong in taking time and helping yourself through these metaphysical attacks, especially if you're working on it alone. Call on your soul tribe. Call on your Most High. They will provide what you need, because these individuals that conspired against you, that are talking so much nonsense. Because what you're building, they wish they had. They wish they had their own business. They wish they had their own LLC. They wish they ran their own apartment building. They wish they had their own house. But they're going to wish a lot, but ain't never going to get it. Because they ain't that anointed like you. Because what you're building ain't blockable. You're building it from a solid foundation, like I said, to do. Why? Because I am the magnetization to my divine desires, and those desires of mine are like the magnetization between impenetrable magnets. Have you ever seen when you hyper-magnetize a magnet and how hard it is to get it away from another magnet? Come on now, they cannot impede this. No way, it's divinely orchestrated. Okay, keep going against the divine if you want to, you're going to learn. You are breaking the chains that bound your ancestors. Your lineage, keep going. You're freeing and liberating through multiple generations. And if you feel burdened, however, whatever way you feel burdened, baby, you call on that Most High, your angels, your ancestors, your spiritual team, and your guides. All right? This is confirmation from Archangel Michael for you. All right? You are here to, they're here to inspire you, guide you to your success. They are your helpers from the divine. You're going to keep building that heaven on earth, Archangel Michael. This soul connection cannot be blocked, no matter what these karmics try. Because it celebrate good times always. All right? No wonder I've been hearing that, Kevin Gates. Because everything you feel, your divine God feels. You are the heart of source, 144,000 chosen star seeds. Did you think I was playing with you earlier? It said, we are going to level up. Here's the cards from earlier. It said, we're going to level up. They intended it for you to harm you, but the divine intended it for good. I have stared into the pit and I came out and I led out of the wilderness with a promise that should have killed me, became the birthplace of my calling. My wounds became my weapons, and my agony became my anointing and my oil. And my God sharpens me like a sword. And I resonate with Hannah in the Bible. Yes, you do. Holy hindsight is what you need. Because this loss is theirs to suffer that L, not you. Whether or not you know this person or not. First, middle, last initial G. X, B, yes, I'm talking to you. Or you. All right? This false apology from this person that you barely know. And what I mean by you don't know this person, you don't know their life story, so you don't know what words to say to them that make them have a good day. All right? This is somebody you don't know. Do not means does not know, okay? The Most High is going to put you back together in front of those very people that broke you. It's rough now, but it's going to get better. Just breathe, lovies. The divine is working on it. Have faith. The Most High, your God, is always working on this for you. The divine ones have heard you. It may be dark now, but your God always rises in your favor. Your divine source. Take it as it resonates. Trust that everything is working out exactly as it's supposed to. Divine blessings and gift for everyone involved. Make sure that you're seeing yourself and your collective people around you in the highest of white light in the most abundant way. So this way, abundance is always flowing through you guys, and ever shall it be. Okay? Make sure you're letting go of this illness, this lack mentality. And make sure you're getting rid of these low vibrational destroyers that I was talking about, okay? Because what you want, you're calling in divine faith, and you're having faith, okay? You're choosing happiness and your self-worth over others. And it's okay to not always people please. I don't care what they say. You got protection, divine protection, because you're moving into a new home. If you're renting now, you're moving into a new home. If you are homeless, you're going to have an apartment. This is the game that the Most High is dealing with right now. All these little Jezebels and Judases that want to play games. The Most High said, you're going to get that home you've been waiting on. Your prayers are being answered, babes. Have faith. This is a transformation of your ego. Because the sociopath, this narcissistic person that you survived, you're going to have a divine partner, babes. If you're single now, you're going to have a good relationship in the near future. You just got to be of common ground, boundaries, safety, love, and be in unity is what your divine partner is saying if you haven't met them. Or if your partner is busy at work and you're at home playing the game, or you could be on your phone watching YouTube, whatever, however, whatever, right? Right. We all have a life, right? It's okay to have hobbies of our own and still have interconnectedness with our partner. That's how we keep things spicy, yeah? Like I said, you could be an Aries, you could be a fire sign, all right? And a deceased loved one is okay. They just say, I love you so much. And I see you crying and sad and upset. And smile, beloved, because I want you to see you happy. All their struggles and strifes in life was not for you to struggle, baby. It's for your best. That's why they went to work every day. That's why it felt like you were always alone, because they had to take care of the bills so you didn't. All right? That's part of being a breadwinner. Manifesting your desires, best life, dreams, blessings, divine gifts, opportunities, healing, and abundant energy. And behind this energy, you get your new vehicle. When you come out of this energy of, when you come into this energy and stay within this energy of manifesting your desires, your best life, your dreams, your aspirations, your goals, your divine gifts, your opportunities, your healing, and abundant energy. Once you come into that abundant energy without that lack mentality, you get that new vehicle you've been asking the divine for. So these gifts are being blocked for your own protection. Because you got somebody that's not in good energy. Because usually it's Capricorn, Aquarius, and Libra that are usually the three faces of justice with the divine. Alright, first, middle, last initial T pops up. I again. Yeah, you got success and wins coming for you, boo. First, middle, last initial C. Put that over there with our other initials. This person that went against the divine, oh yeah, they're going to be divinely discontent, all right, with this judgment. They should have known. The great I am hits harder. And that's why you let it go and let the divine. Because you knew your tears were divine currency. And God counts all your tears. It says it right in the Holy Bible. I believe it also says something like that in the Quran. Perfect match, divine partner. Disillusion. Things aren't as they appear. Focus on you and your divine partner and let all the other nonsense go. Keep trusting your intuition as it's God's voice. Continue to build your heaven on earth and sing your own song. Continue to follow the beat of your own drum. Remember, if they get on your nerves, you got the free will to say this. Divine, get your child. Like any parent, you would want that parent to come talk to you, right? Go get their parent. They big parent. They big spiritual guru daddy. Get him. Yeah. Hope is coming when and where you least expect it, hon. Like I say, God, get your child, because not today, Satan. That's how you got to be some days. Throw your hands up in the air and say, God, get your child, because not today, Satan. That's going to help somebody. And then take a deep breath in. That's going to be nice and cleansing from all the way in to the deepest of your diaphragm until you can't breathe no more. And then exhale all that negative and breathe in good. It's part of transmutation. All right? So, when you have to be this change that you want to see, chain breaker, okay? Anything else, divine? Last message. So, again, trust that everything is working out with divine blessings for everyone involved, while letting go of control and believing in your faith and standing in your divine power and wisdom. And do not waver. With love, Doreen Virtue. One of the highest ascended masters I know of, and a very beautiful clairvoyant soul, okay? First, middle, last initial W. You got that win. All I'm hearing is all I do is win, 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 no matter what. And if you keep your hands in the air, yeah, that song. Somebody listens to, I don't listen to them that often, but I heard it. Not Plies. Mr. Money Team. I'm trying to remember his name. For the love of Hannah, I'm sorry. But you're building that heaven on earth. No matter what, you're gifted, you're divinely guided, and you're divine. That's why you're getting a divine partner, because you don't deserve this toxicity. Not everyone on your path is going to be able to join you, so heed the calling of your soul and destiny. Buckle up, because this is going to be epic. I believe the artist's name. DJ Khaled. All I do is win. I'm more on this positive vibes only, you know, no time for dibble and dabbling. You know, no time for D&Ding. First, middle, and last initial K. So you focused on work because you want that well-earned vacation. You could be a Capricorn. You or them, take it as it resonates. All right, Leo coming out to play. So, like I said, here's that. Let's play Scrabble. Ready? Let's see what words we can get with these letters that we have from the Most High. So we have W, we have C. Somebody needs to get Wick, no matter how prideful they are. Those services are there to help us. Yes, you. Go get your WIC for women, infants, and children. That's why we pay taxes, to help. First, middle, last initials B, G, and X as a friendly reminder. So let's see what we got. I have, yes, you are the Most High's cub, and he is very protective over his cub. So you could be just as protective as the Most High is over you, over your little cub. Take it as it resonates. Some of us parents, it don't matter how old our children get, right? It don't matter. We all about them bucks when it comes to our children, right? Bucks. So you all about your money bag. Because money pays the bills. X marks the spot on the pirate map for someone. Somebody could be playing Pirates of the Caribbean. Alright, so remember what I said. They're going to keep going until you bug. They're not going to stop. But yeah, whatever news you're about to get, this windfall, ladies, take it as it resonates now. It ain't rudeness now if it flips your wig back, now do it. Your wig is about to get turned with this news you about to have. Gonna have so much abundance in the future. Focus on them abundances. Alright? See what else we can get. Somebody about to catch the 11th degree with the XI Roman numeral there. That's the letter 11. So in Roman numerals, yeah, that equates. Or yeah, that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They gonna catch the nth degree from the Most High. He said, "Do not touch my anointed." He wasn't playing now. Pretty much all I got for you guys. So those are your guys' initials: BU. C, G, W, X. We did see M in part 1. So we have mix with that. If we were to include the one from part 1 that I didn't save, I should have. Sorry, collective. But there you go. I hope that helps you guys in some way, somehow. Keep calling on that soul family. Remember, this one didn't want to pop back in, so I'm going to read this, and this is going to be our last one, Most High, because you got victory no matter what, boo. Way to go. That's what the Divine is saying. Way to go on transmutation. Because the Divine made you different. If you're dealing with people that are going to ostracize you, give them to the Most High, and the Most High will deal with them. I made you this way, for it's in my divine plan, because remember, it says in the great book, it says that the Most High knew you before you were even born. You're a part of his divine plan. Remember at the beginning of the read, we had mother, father, child. Alright? My child, if they make you feel negative, give them to me and I will handle it. Hugs from heaven. Love Yeshua and Most High. But like I said, you trying to get pregnant? Congrats. But I wouldn't get pregnant with a narcissist. You don't want to co-parent with that. You can't do that. No. Co-parent with your divine partner. Don't get yourself into situationships. Get yourself into a divine relationship. Somebody that's going to have your back no matter what. But also knows when enough is enough. because they're not going to keep trying you the same way. You got victory. Way to go. All right. Remember, I have victory is another good positive I am. I am victory. That is another one for you. 2 positive I ams. All right. Remember, just the same as the great I am is the same as you are. So just the same as the great I am is the same way I am. Another good I am for you. All right. We are all children of the Most High. So remember, my tears are not emotional instability nor weakness. My tears are sacred currency in the court of the Most High, and my heavenly Father and Mother, my brothers, sisters, angels, and ancestors are very significant for you. John 11:35 could be significant for those that still read their Bibles. As those are basically the laws of the Most High that we have left, regardless if somebody had manipulated it, that is the closest we get is the holy instruction, okay? It's all we have left after Rome. My tears are hidden mark of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Yahweh says, Most High says, my tears are prophetic, and heaven takes note of each one of my divine currencies that fall from my cheeks. I am not cursed, but I am confirmed by the Most High. Ashe. Now, like I was saying, make sure you're not cursing your own self by staying with this narcissist. One that keeps racking your brain. I got the worst headache after tapping into these 3 videos. So I'm going to go get some water, hydrate, and cool off, and take a breather. And recalibrate my energy, and then I'll be back for you guys. But remember, whatever is on the way, your tears were not for anything less than what is on the way for you. All your prayers are going to be answered. Each prayer that you shed is a prayer that our mouth cannot say. I've had a priest tell me that. I've had a very close friend of mine tell me that. I've had a couple other friends tell me that along the way. Like I said, something divinely orchestrated cannot be broken, okay? No matter what, you're divinely gifted, you're divinely guided, beloved. So there's your guys' extended for part 1, part 2 of today, all right? Take care, and I hope this helped in some way, somehow, some form. And leave that X in the dust, hit that NOS. Let's go. On your way to your best days, all right? Remember, you get to choose with whom I bloom with. And I choose to share my passions and drive with those of similar mentality. I am the author of my life, and I choose joy, happiness, smiles over anger and hatred. Divinely orchestrated bonds. What a way to close it out, Divine. What were we talking about? Divinely orchestrated bonds. How you doing? Be at peace, love, and light, collective. Bella ciao.